We return here on TYT Sports. Robert and Rick. Carmelo Anthony, great name.
Melo.
Great name, right?
Stay mellow. I don't know what that means. But
all my haters can duck sick.
Yeah, he has good social media.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
It's very subtle shade, but
it's subtle, but it's good. Yeah, and it's newsworthy for whatever reason.
He called the guy the donut glazed donut face on Twitter.
Who?
Carmelo. He called somebody. Somebody said he was washed, and he called him a glazed donut face.
I didn't know that, but I gotta look it up now.
You call somebody a glazed donut face, you know you pretty much win any battle.
So here's what Chris Brickley, his trainer, told Scoop B Radio.
Scoop B
about what they have changed when in this time that he has been a free agent, what he's going to do when he gets to Houston. Take a look.
Right now, we're just really emphasizing this, getting him in the best shape of his life. Especially with the situation that he's going to be in. We're just trying to get him in situations where he's setting picks and popping and running the lane. And I never want him to get tired. So we're really just, it's like a track workout with shots. We're really just getting him in the best shape of his life. He's super positive right now. He has great energy. So, we changed the workouts out a little bit.
I like that. I like that they're changing it up for this reason. Houston is what? A run and gun team. The one thing you can't do is get tired. Even if, it's during the season and it's games 27 or something. I like that they're differing it up a little bit because Houston is just a jack it up, don't play a lot of defense, run and gun as quick as we can. Like last year, just for a comparison, between his career and then with Oklahoma City last season, could it be that his numbers were down as you're going to see that he was tired putting up 16 a game? Maybe. Could it be that it was a bad system? Maybe. But I think what we're going to see now is a better Carmelo Anthony that's going to fit in very well with the Houston Rockets.
I disagree.
Why?
A couple of reasons. First off, the Rockets are very much an isolation team, and that's good for Melo.
That helps him.
If he was the one person that was doing the isolation. But it's Harden, it's CP3, and everybody else kind of stands around and waits for their shot. His three-point shot last year looked flat to me, and I think that was because of age, his legs. Now, after Trainer got his legs back, you get a little more lift, but he didn't have any explosiveness. Melo's a mid-range guy, too, that would just be able to shoot over people. You really couldn't do anything about it. Well, when you can't get any lift, those shots are short or they're long because you're pushing them. So I'm not exactly sure if this helps the Rockets. I don't think they needed more scoring. I think
they need more defense.
I think they needed more defense. And they, the guy that, Trevor Ariza played defense and he's gone. So I don't know how this fits in, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if it helps.
Well, here is who they lost, as you put it. Their offseason moves. Trevor Ariza, I don't know what the Suns are doing, but they signed him for $15 million. And then Luke Rashard Mute goes back to LA, went to UCLA for undergrad, and then, of course, played with the Clippers previously. They did sign back Clint Capella.
That's good.
The hyphen MCW is there for whatever reason. James Ennis is there. And then Carmelo, who cares? He's going to get a lot of money.
Right.
So my main point is, if you look at this, I think they're actually okay defensively, even though they lost Ariza because they still have PJ Tucker. And Eric Gordon was still a pretty damn good defender. So if we could show their depth, I still think that they're going to be fine. This is more so, in my opinion, Carmelo Anthony getting heavy run with the twos instead of the ones. But even if he won't accept it, start him and then sit him and then play him against the twos. But that's where I think they actually, although they had some injuries with Chris Paul, of course, going down against Golden State, that's where they lacked scoring was with the second unit and why they had to overplay James Harden. So I actually love the signing from that perspective.
If Carmelo's cool with that. We've known
No, you didn't hear me.
You said you're going to make him do it.
You didn't hear me. Right. Maybe you heard me, you didn't feel me.
Well, okay, I didn't feel you.
He could start.
He could start.
And then they're going to sit him a little bit and let James Harden and Chris Paul do their thing. Right. And then when they need a breather, put Carmelo in.
But see, don't start him then. Just don't do it. You're the coach.
Amen.
But I think they told him. I think he wanted a promise and a guarantee to start, and now they're stuck.
George Carlin had this bit about how everybody's stroking everybody. You got to stroke the Democrats. You got to stroke the Republicans. You got to stroke the Congress. You got to stroke the judges. That's what Mike D'Antoni's doing. Mike D'Antoni's just a whore for the entire team. Just stroking everybody. It's like, all right, I got to stroke Carmelo's Anthony. Oh, you got to stroke James Harden. He's got to get the ball. Got to stroke Chris Paul because he's got to bring the ball up as the point guard. Clint Capella, he's got to get 10 a game, so we're going to stroke him a little bit as well. All it is a big stroke job going on with Houston with a bunch of egos that will come together, whether positive or negative, those egos will come together, and they're going to get to the same exact point. The question is, will injuries hold them down?
Out of all the George Carlin bits, that's the one that you want to use?
It fit.
The stroke one?
It fit.
You went way over the top with it. You could have said it once.
Right, but it was his bit.
You're really into it.
Yeah, you got to stroke the ego.
Yeah, I mean, but like you're really.
Right. I know.
No, okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Would you rather be really into it, or would you rather me be dull? Would you rather me be George Carlin, or what was the comedian's name?
I don't know.
Help me out.
You're stroking MPHs.
Help me out. What was the comedian's name who wore the glasses and just talked like this, and he just went down? He told the corniest jokes.
Were they funny?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, there you go.
He unfortunately passed away. I'm blanking on his name. He had like blue or green or yellow colored glasses. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You do that a lot. Oh, wait a minute. We getting help? No, we're not getting help. I get what you're saying, though. I still don't think the Rockets are better than they were last year. I think Carmelo's
I can't say that we're better off at this point because it's still TBD. They didn't play together yet.
I think it's a big name. And he has friends there. And it's good for Melo because, they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be in the mix.
Playoffs?
But in the end, once you're washed, it's kind of over for you. Like, who goes from washed to, a resurgence? I just, I don't see it. Can you think of anybody? He's old, not old like in old years. He's old in NBA years. And just like D-Wade, has accepted his washness and will come off the bench and do other things and try to be a good leader. Carmelo, it's kind of like a breakup. He hasn't accepted the fact that his lady has moved on. He's like, no, she's going to come back. She's going to come back to me. She done got married and had 3 kids, and Carmelo she still want me.
So you're saying, to go back, you're saying a wash as in, like, older.
Right, I'm saying wash, like when you were elite, which Carmelo was for a number amount of years, and then you start to decline. You normally don't see that and then flip around. Look at Dwight Howard, for example, right? Dwight Howard had a prime, like with the Magic, right? And then as he started to go to these other teams, it's not that he was bad.
Charlotte,
right.
LA.
It wasn't that he was bad, he just leveled out. So I think what you're getting Carmelo is you're gonna get the Carmelo that you got in Oklahoma City is the Carmelo that's gonna be around for as long as
Also with those teams, he wasn't the guy, which I think he had a mental struggle with. In Orlando, who was the second best player? Rashard Lewis?
Turkaloo!
Jameer Nelson.
I like saying Turkaloo. Tito.
Turkaglue.
But I think he went to teams where he was supposed to be the number 2, or and he was never a high scoring type of guy. But he just leveled out.
Are we done with this one?
We're doing a show right now.
Oh, we're recording. Did you hear us? Was we not interested enough? I guess we weren't interested enough because people just interrupted us. And she's the one I like too. The rest of them, they're kind of all right. They're just okay. She's really cool. She thought I was handsome, remember? And she thinks I'm the talent.
So for those that were listening,
yeah, okay.
Apparently the Dwight Howard analysis was boring as shit. Because Annie, our PA, goes,
I like Annie.
Are we done with this?
Yeah. Yes. Annie's
Should we go to the next show?
I protected Annie. Don't do that to Annie. Annie, I like Annie. Annie, are you okay? Obviously not.
Obviously not.